Hi everyone, Agnes here. Now today I'm going to talk about self-love and health because this seems to be a very big topic after the recent poll I did on the community tab. So we all know about doing self-love with meditations, affirmations, and then doing things to take care of ourselves. But there are some things that I think are snagging many of you, and it is affecting your health. And this was definitely something for me years ago, and that in my case, when I was trying to make money and then I was working a lot and then I wasn't able to rest enough and relax enough and take care of myself physically enough because I was doing a physical job in those days. So that was really depleting my battery, my energy, and then I'd often go into the minus. And that's when I ended up with things like glandular fever, tearing my hamstring because I was too tired and working too much, and then going to work sick because I couldn't afford to take days off and I didn't get paid when I had days off. So all of these things really affected my health, and these are some things that I've written down for you to think about in regards to your own health. And are you doing these things, or have you got these things operating at the moment that could be affecting your health on a deeper level? Okay. Now, number one, I hear a lot of you saying that you're exhausted. Now, when you're exhausted, it is very easy to be really negative. And when you're negative, then you aren't able to manifest the things you want. So the first thing you have to do is deal with your exhaustion. Try to get enough rest, try to get enough sleep. Get off devices, give your eyes a break, give your body a break, and really spend some time, downtime, having a cup of tea, having a cup of coffee, staring out the window, and just sitting out on a balcony, in a garden, in the park, or wherever, just to recharge your battery. Nature is a really good way to recharge your battery, and also just getting off screens, okay? Now, number two, this is one I find there are many people I know in my personal life that this one affects them. They've got health issues, but they've got a huge amount of clutter or way too much stuff hidden away. If you have a lot of clutter, you spend a lot of time looking for things. And then in that time you spend looking for things, you get frustrated, you get annoyed, you get overwhelmed. And that then, it's like hanging on to stuff. There's no vacuum, there's no space for things to flow. Okay, so you've jammed up your house, your apartment, wherever you live, and that is causing you some health issues. Florence Scovel Shinn talks about this, the need to release, the need to let go of things, okay, especially things that someone else could use. So that particular item is not being used for what it should be used for, okay? So have a look at, do I have a lot of clutter? Because hanging on to stuff is energetically not good for your health either, okay? Number three, addictions. Have you got addictions to something? You have addictions to try and make yourself feel better, and then your addiction increases and you need more and more of it so that you can start to feel better, but eventually it doesn't work, okay? Addictions obviously is not going to help your health, because it is doing something way too much to try and fix what's in here. Better off fixing what's in here, working with someone, whether it's a coach or a psychologist or a therapist or a psychiatrist, whatever you think you need, do a bit of research and get someone to help you with addiction. Now, there are many things you can be addicted to: food, alcohol, drugs, sex, pornography, gambling, and, drugs. There's a whole bunch of things that we use to make ourselves feel better. So really look at, have I got any addictions? Because this is going to be affecting my health too. Anything to excess is going to affect me and my health, okay? So that needs to be addressed if your health isn't good. Now, number four, self-judgment. Are you doing this to yourself? Criticizing yourself, judging yourself, putting yourself down? This is a big way that we definitely affect our health, because it It reduces your feel good. It whittles away at your confidence, okay? And it's not someone else doing it to you, it's you doing it to yourself. And you're doing it on the inside. Sometimes you say it out loud to other people too, but that definitely, the body takes on that criticism. And especially for women, it's that you're criticizing parts of your body, okay? And when you do that, that then affects the area that you are criticizing, okay? And it's that lack of self-love, lack of self-acceptance that really destroys our health too. And it's a combination of all these things, okay? So I'm not saying if you feel that you're a bit overweight, you want to lose some weight, you go, you know what, I'm going to lose some weight, I'm going to feel better about myself when I lose it, but you just kind of notice it and then you get off it and then you put your focus on the solution, okay? Now, the next one, number 5, allowing others to take and overgiving. Overgiving is a big one that creates a lot of health issues because you burn yourself out trying to give to people because, and look at what it is that the because is about. Because I want approval, because I want reassurance, because I want love, because I want to feel connected, because I want to be valued, because I want to belong. Which of these have you got active? And once you identify it, you go, okay, I'm really going to start saying no to things I don't feel like doing, and perhaps also no to any obligation. I know many of you have got obligations with family, obviously with work. That's a whole other ball game. We have to go to work to earn money, to support ourselves, to keep ourselves alive. So, but I'm talking about all the other types, family, friends, and perhaps it might be church, it might be a spiritual group, it might be you go to a 12-step meeting and you do service. What is it that you are doing, and are you overgiving? Are you the one that's doing a lot of it and then other people are sitting back because you're taking on the weight of it? Learn to start to say no, okay? Take on a bit. Be of service, of course, and enjoy what it is that you enjoy. But when you're doing things from exhaustion, annoyance, aggravation, that's not a good place to come from because all of those emotions pollute your body. Okay? It's like drinking poison, all this stuff that I'm mentioning, because it's like if you're not having good emotions in your body and looking after yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually as best you can, your body starts to break down. Now, I'm going to mention one more, and then I'm going to talk about a book that's really good to have a look at. Now, those of you that are over busy, this is number 6. The over busy people, you're overcommitted, you're running from one thing to the other. All of that just depletes your energy. It depletes your battery. It makes you feel rushed. It makes you feel stressed. It makes you feel overloaded. And you end up with this really hassled kind of day. So I know there's a few of you that I have contact with that are constantly doing this. You don't leave any gaps between things. You got things butted up right up against the other, and then it's always I haven't got enough time, I haven't got enough time, I haven't got enough time. And then you get to the end of the day and you're exhausted. Stop doing that to yourself. That will definitely improve your health as well. Okay? Now, the book I was going to mention, Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Body. It's the little blue book. It's got the disease, then it's got what's sitting underneath it, as in the negative, and then it's got the affirmation to use to flip it into something healthier and better so you can recover. Okay? So look at where is me treating myself with disrespect, treating myself with criticism, treating myself with an unlovedness, let's say, that is really affecting my overall health. Okay? I know some of you are living with people that criticize and try to control you and all of that, and that resentment piled up on top over weeks, months, years, that is a recipe for disaster. Okay? If you look in that book, the one I'm talking about from Louise Hay, resentment is one of the major emotions for cancer. Okay? So have a look at the little book if you can. I've got one and I bought it, and I always look up different things for different people or for myself. not everyone wants to know. So I don't go, hey, you've got, hemorrhoids. That means that that's this or whatever. But it's just to be observant and then go, okay, so that's what really contributes. It's the fertilizer, the emotion that really assists for that disease to grow and get bigger. So if you want a health condition to subside, you have to be in a loving state in that place and also in your mind, and use your mind to send love to that part of the body. Okay, so I have actually healed myself. I don't know if those of you that are talking about health in the community tab know, I had a tumor in my late 20s. I tore my hamstring while I was dancing in a dance show, and I didn't warm up enough, and I tore my hamstring doing the can-can. And then at one point, I had so much resentment against two friends. I ended up with this paralysis on one side of my body, and it was on my honeymoon. So yeah, at that time, supposed to be going to enjoy myself, and I ended up really, really injuring myself internally from festering on what I thought of them and what they did and all this stuff. And I went over and over and over it, and I was enjoying it, and I really, the boomerang really came back and it hit me. So that, and then the latest one, which was quite a few years ago now, I think it was 2015, I think. Yeah, around the time that I started coaching, the YouTube channel and the course for coaching and all of that, I ended up injuring my lower back. I was working in interior design. I lifted something when I was angry and my lower back, and it took me a year to repair that. Okay, so when you look at all these things, the components underneath, the emotional, what's going on and who's it about? Is it about my boss? Is it about my lover? Is it about my long distance relationship? Is it about my specific person? Is it about my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister? Who is it about, and who am I resenting? Oh, and the big one, mother-in-laws. That seems to be a big one lately too. All right, so food for thought. I will put my my health journey down below for you. There's also a health playlist, which gives you a lot of good tips and information about health for those of you that are working on that. And also there are some health meditations on the meditation channel, which is separate to this channel, but I will put the link to that over there down here in the description, so you can just click on it and go there. Okay, now one more thing. For those of you that use PayPal a lot, PayPal's fees can be a bit There is a company called Wise. They used to be called TransferWise. I use them. I find them extremely good. The fees are more lower and they are much more transparent about what they're doing. So if you would like to check them out and use that and use them and move into another app that, just is doing a good job in my opinion, the link to that is down below for you too. And I'm going to have it active on my website soon as an option for payment. Lots of love, and I'll see you as always in the next YouTube.